introduction and telling us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Jackson Gatzmeyer. I'm 25 and I've been working here at the Hotshops for the last 7 years now. Well, I like to cast all my sculptures into bronze, and I'm into faces and heads, weird abstract faces, and all 3D. I always used to doodle faces, always drawing like a little weird face. It starts with the sculpture. Typically, the artist, they'll make it out of clay, but you can take just about anything that you want. You know, it can already be in metal. You make a mold of it. So it's a matter of putting up shim lines and, you know, dividing out the piece, you know, where you want to mold it. Once you have your mold, you can take it off the piece, put it back together, and then you wax it. So it's pouring wax in and out of that mold, getting a thickness of wax inside of there. However thick that wax is how thick your metal is going to be in the end. So once it's waxed and it's cooled and everything, you can take the mold off of your wax and you have your piece in wax. Create a sprue system to the wax. Big sprue cup and wax vents to the piece. You take the whole piece and we create a ceramic silica shell over the wax. Of dipping it in silica prime coat slurry and coating it with silica sand. And you're kind of just building up a shell over your wax. So it's a matter of dipping it, coating it with sand, letting it dry, then repeating that process until you have about an 1/8 to 1/4 inch thickness of shell over your wax. Once you have that, cut a hole at the top of that sprue cup and you melt all the wax out of the shell. So we have a flash kiln. We set the molds up in, turn on the kiln, all the wax melts out of your mold. Then you have a hollow shell of whatever it is that you're trying to cast. Warm up the shell, bury it in sand, and you pour the molten 2100 degree bronze into that shell. Just let it cool, break the shell off, cut off your whole sprue system. You might have to do it in a few different separate castings and then weld them all back together. A matter of grinding, cleaning it up, sandblasting, all that, and then patina is kind of the final thing you do for the bronze sculptures. Yeah, and you know, you can make it look like stone, like marble. There's a whole Rolodex of patinas you can do with bronze.
And fun.
You can get pretty creative with, you know, each step is crucial for the next. So, you know, if you don't make a great mold, you're not going to have a great wax. If you don't have a great wax, then the metal isn't going to turn out how you want it to. So, you know, each step goes with the next, or, you know, each step is as important as the step before. So it's crucial to get every step right.
Yeah.
You know, it could be anywhere from a month to 2 months from starting that mold to finishing the lacquer. You know, for getting into bronze casting though, we offer services here. We can take a chunk of wax and you can sit at home and sculpt it, bring it back to us, and we'll cast it for you for not that much. I think it's about $75 or something, and that's kind of a good intro to the whole process. And yeah, I'm Jackson Gatz on Instagram. And if you want to see my work in person, I show my work at the Artists Cooperative Gallery in the Old Market. If you want to be creative, be creative. Don't compare yourself to other artists. Take inspiration from other artists. And instead of saying, oh, I wish I could do that, don't say, I want to make something like that. It doesn't have to be sculpture or painting or whatever. Just be yourself and be creative. I guess that's what I have to say.
That's a great thing to say.
Yeah.
Okay.